Hi, Mulong. Very nice to meet you. Thank you for joining us today. So first, I have searched your official website and found your business is very interesting. Please introduce more about yourself and your company as well.
Jiang Xu, very nice to meet you as well. Regarding Akkadu, we are a remote simultaneous interpretation platform. We have interpreters in different cities and different countries, and they remotely can provide simultaneous interpretation for events and congress. For example, if right now there is a big event and the speaker is talking Chinese and the audience cannot understand, now by using our solution, the audience just has to scan a QR code, use their own mobile phone, and use headsets, and they can listen to the translation. And the interpreters are located in other cities or other countries. So now we are making the simultaneous interpretation solution more flexible, more affordable, more convenient.
Right, so you don't have any app or hardware?
Yeah, so there is no need of an app. The audience just scan a QR code and listen digitally, don't need to download anything. And regarding the hardware, it's just their own mobile phone. Audience use their own mobile phone.
So your business is in all over the world?
Or
right
now
in China?
Because we're a startup, we are focusing mainly in China, but we already got events in Singapore, in Japan, and in US. But still, the focus is in China. We want to focus.
So, what was the motive to start your business in China? Why you choose here?
That is a double question. So, I didn't choose to do. To come here to do business, so I was already living and working here, and then I decided to start my startup. It was when I was in Tsinghua University studying the MBA. I joined many hackathons and competitions, and realized there is many content delivered in Chinese that foreigners cannot understand, but it's a very valuable content. And the other way around, sometimes foreign speakers talk and local people don't know English enough and they cannot understand. And I truly believe everyone has the right to learn, no matter the language they speak. So we, in that hackathon, then decided, let's try to build a prototype, a solution that when I'm talking or a professor talks, maybe the students learn from the content in their own language. So that was the motive to start going into this direction, and the hackathon went well, or the competition got the second prize, was sponsored by Facebook, got some reward money, and that is the trigger that said, okay, let's focus then into this startup. It means we are into something, so let's try to do it full time.
Okay, so how do you see the competitive landscape of AI translation in China? As you know, the Akkadu iFlyTech already has such service with a little robot and charged by, I guess it's 80 RMB an hour. What's your selling point and the differentiation of your service?
Regarding AI, what you just mentioned, Akkadu 80 RMB per hour, what they do is a transcript. So you give them an audio and you can get back the transcript. So you inship voice recognition. In our case, what we do is audio to audio. And it's live.
So there's a person behind the platform
human
to speak out the different language?
Human interpreters. That's what I said at the beginning, different cities, different countries, we have humans there. So as I said also in the example, that there is the conference and the audience is scanning the QR code, listening to the translation, provided by a human in another city. So the human doesn't need to come to the event to provide the translation, can do it remotely. So going back to Akkadu is voice recognition, although all these big giants are also trying to do audio to audio translation. So how do we see as Akkadu now the landscape? The technology is improving, but still the human is better than the machine and simultaneous interpretation. So that's why we want to leverage AI in order to enhance the human, not to replace it. At least for now, there is always a curve for industries. The industry of remote simultaneous interpretation won't finish like that. It always takes time. And there is now a business opportunity, which is also the remote simultaneous interpretation, which I truly believe is the next step in the industry. And regarding AI, definitely we need to pay attention on that, because it's very good at voice recognition. There are some other things that also are improving a lot. So we need to find a way how can integrate AI into our platform.
Okay, so What is the percentage of human translation in your service? How much do you rely on people to revise or to review the final result?
So it's 100% because because the whole solution is based on humans, and then we have our internal team that also try to listen the interpretation, to try to also provide some feedback to the interpreters. So now everything is done by humans. At certain point, we may have to think how to automatize this. That's for sure. But currently, as a startup, we are now everything trying to do by yourself and try then to see the right direction.
So how many people are behind your platform to support the translation?
I think we have almost up to 100 interpreters.
Wow. From different countries?
Yeah. We have mainly in US, then in Australia, mainly China, then US and Australia.
Okay.
And we could have more, but now we don't have the need actually to recruit more. Now we are focused to the ones that we have. Let's see how can we make our platform better for them. No? I think in the startups it's more to have at the beginning little users, but they need to love you. That's how then you can grow. So we don't want now to suddenly have a lot of people because maybe they'll not come back if we're not doing right for the first ones.
Okay. So what's the future plan of your company? What's the next milestone?
The next milestone?
Right.
So it's the automatic matching platform. So right now, if you come to our platform, you can register for free, you can create an event, you can create a QR code, and then the QR code will put it in the big screen of the big event so people can scan and listen.
Wow.
But still, you need to contact us and to say, hey, I already created event, it's 4 hours, it's for tomorrow, and I need 2 interpreters of senior level. So the next milestone is that this platform works by itself. It means you don't need to contact me anymore. You just go to the platform, do everything you have done, but you can also see all the interpreters, book them, they confirm, and you already have your event the next day translated. It's kind of a Didi, no? Everything, you can already communicate with interpreters. That is the next step, milestone that we want to achieve.
Okay. Have you raised any fund from China?
Fund?
Fund.
Yeah. So first we had at the beginning of this year, beginning of this year and ending of last year, we got first private investors. Do you want me to elaborate more about them? So we got
individual investors?
Yes, 5. One was one of my professors from Tsinghua University. Wow. Then it was another startup working in the accelerator with us that seems he liked us, so he said, I'm going to give you also some money. Okay. Then it was an intern. One of our interns, when he finished his internship, he said, I want to give you money, guys. Wow. So he gave us money as well. And then it was vice president of Intel China that he also privately invested on us. He liked the project. Okay. So that was the moment that we closed our private investment fund from them. And then a couple of months ago, we fundraised from Trixing Chuangtou. It's a fund that the LP is AI speech. Okay, speech. So we got invested by them, seed round, a few million renminbi. Okay. And now, Yali, because now we have money and now we need to think how to spend it and then we need to find the right direction or find product market fit. That's what we're looking for right now. So
do you have any advice for other foreigners who want to start their business in China?
I think I don't see many challenges as a foreigner. I think all the challenges that we see...
Because your Chinese is so good.
That's maybe true. Maybe language, maybe a big challenge if you really don't know Chinese at all. But besides the language, which I think it happened in any country, it's not something the challenge here. If you go to Spain, if you don't know Spanish, it may be challenging for you to do a startup. But besides that, the other challenges that I have seen is as an entrepreneur. Okay. It's not because of... a client says no to our product, it's not because we are an international team, it's because the price is not convenient, or maybe someone complains maybe we did a mistake. But I don't see never foreign or country problems. It's just startup, entrepreneurs problems. Okay. So if there is an entrepreneur coming here, yes, learn Chinese is possible, but the other thing is prepare yourself for the entrepreneur journey, which is challenging.
So how do you pitch the Chinese customer so far?
So how do we do sales? How we get clients? Right. No, I think at this stage we are lucky because clients are coming by themselves.
Ah.
It's good. And also many clients come recommended by our
Wow.
clients as well,
Okay.
which is good. But still, as entrepreneur, is not enough. It's good that it comes, but we want to grow more, no?
What do you expect from the World Innovator Meet 2019?
I'm very excited to see if I can meet other entrepreneurs
Right.
or people, because can I tell you something?
Right.
Not related about this, but I think it's interesting.
Okay.
Our team, we are 7 people, and I think 7 of us or 6 of us, we met in events.
Ah, wow.
That's because if you could, some people ask me, how do you recruit people from different countries?
Okay. So they are not from Spain.
No, I am from Spain. The other one, co-founder, is from Finland, then from China,
Wow.
then from Uganda, then from US, then from India, and
Okay.
now we have more Chinese people joining us.
Wow.
And the co-founding team, I met them in events because I also believe when you have a product, it's very important the feedback of the audience, of your clients. So every time someone uses our product, I try to go to the event to collect feedback. But then in events, I realize there is so many interesting people going to events, people that want to learn, people that want to be better,
Right.
people that want to change in their life, or people that is super lost in their life, which I was there before. It's completely fair. And then you start to talk, and some people is very interesting, and that's how I met Tomo, co-founder, Eve, co-founder, in events, all of them, each one of them, I met them there. And then I asked them, hey, if you are exploring, why don't you explore in our startup? Maybe you can help us. And that is how I found them. So, going back to WIM, the event, what I want to expect from there, first, learn from the guests they're going to invite, learn from them, but also meet amazing people that we go there to learn or to do a change in their life. Maybe I can recruit someone. Yeah?
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.